Welcome back. In this video, we're going to explore an essential topic in SQL, null values. Whether you're a beginner or brushing up your skills, mastering nulls is key to writing reliable queries. We begin by understanding what null means in SQL. It's not zero, and it's not an empty string. Null simply represents missing or unknown data, a placeholder when the value is not yet recorded or applicable. Let's walk through 6 key areas. The meaning of null, how it differs from zero or blank, using checks like is null or is not null, how functions handle null, its behavior in conditions and comparisons, and finally, best practices when dealing with it. First, the definition. Null indicates the absence of a value. It tells us that the data isn't available at the moment. This concept is crucial for making sense of what your data is really saying. Next, we clear up the common confusion. Null is not the same as zero, which is a numeric value, or a blank string, which means an intentionally empty field. Understanding these differences will help you avoid major logic errors in your queries. When working with nulls, you can't use standard comparison techniques. SQL requires specific syntax to check for null values. You need to handle it differently, both in filtering and in logic. You'll often want to replace nulls with something meaningful for analysis or display, like a zero, a label, or a default value. SQL provides functions that let you do exactly that, making sure nulls don't break your reports or calculations. In conditions, null can silently affect the logic. For example, combining null with other conditions might lead to missing rows if you're not explicitly checking for it. This is especially important when writing filters or business rules. Nulls also impact how we use joins. Rows with nulls in the key fields might be excluded from inner joins, which means potentially useful data can be lost. Using the right type of join ensures your analysis remains accurate and complete. Another area to watch out for is in aggregate functions. Things like averages or totals will skip nulls automatically, so your results might be lower than expected if nulls are present. One of the most common mistakes is using not in with a list that includes nulls. This can cause the condition to return no results at all, due to how SQL treats unknowns in logical expressions. So what's the takeaway? Be intentional when working with nulls. Understand what they mean in your data, always use the correct functions and checks, and structure your queries to ensure accuracy and clarity. To wrap up, null is a powerful concept. It represents more than just a missing value, it reflects the unknown. Handling it properly makes a big difference in data quality and integrity. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you understand nulls in SQL more clearly, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. See you in the next session.